Hi fundraising family, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you are here. We have another video all about fund needs today. I know that's a super popular topic. I cover it all the time. It's one of my most favorite things to do at a charity event. It's also one of my favorite things to do when I work with a client. Now in my hand here, I have a bid paddle, and we're gonna use that today when we talk about proxy bidding. So if you want to learn about what proxy bidding is and how you can have extra hands, extra energy, and extra momentum in the room, please stay tuned and let's get into the video. Okay, proxy bid. What is it? Proxy bidding is something that came out of the regular auction industry. A proxy bid is a bid by somebody who is not in the room. So if you were Christie's or Sotheby's and you had a bidder on the phone, you know, we've all seen that in the movies, that would be a proxy bid. It was somebody bidding via proxy. Typically it's their assistant, sometimes it's their secretary, it's not them. Or on the same note, they send somebody in their proxy instead of themselves to do the bidding on their behalf. Maybe they want to remain anonymous, maybe they don't want to be in public, maybe they're not in town. The same thing occurs at most charity fundraising galas. So what's a proxy bid at a fundraising charity gala? A proxy bid at a fundraising charity auction during the fund need, during the paddle race, whatever you want to call it, is when one of your major donors, major corporations, one of your big supporters cannot be in the room. Now I hear this all the time. Oh no, Aubrey, we're so concerned. There's a wedding that night. Our biggest donor's out of town. Their kid's graduating from high school. Their kid's graduating from college. There's a funeral. Whatever it may be, life happens, stuff happens. And if they're not in the room, does not mean that your fund need, that your fundraising has to suffer. So here's what you do. You as the development director, or you as the board member or the board chair or the CEO, you need to have a conversation with the donor who will not be in attendance. You talk about what this evening means to your organization and why it's really important. Now, if this donor gives a big gift, typically annually, and then gives a secondary or tertiary gift at your gala, you will want to ask them to continue to make that gift at your gala. They may ask you, how will that be possible? I won't be there. Instead of just taking their money and adding it to the pool that your sponsors may have donated, what you're going to do is you're going to proxy bid for them, and you are going to raise a paddle for them on their behalf. So right here, I have one from one of my clients. This is a proxy bid. It's a bid number. This bid number was assigned to the donor who had made the donation. And I know it's hard to see, and I have sloppy handwriting when I'm going fast, but it says proxy $40,000. So what you will do is you will assign a bid number to this donor, and then you will give it to a board member, to a volunteer, or to a staff member. Make sure it's somebody you really, really trust, somebody who's not gonna get too drunk, and somebody who knows, who has been briefed on when to raise this. When we get to the appropriate level, for this client, it was $40,000, they are simply gonna put this bid number up in the air. I, as the auctioneer working with the client, typically have a list of who the proxies are. Most of the time, I'll announce their name out loud. Oftentimes, proxies would like to be anonymous. Either way, you can write the name on here and you can acknowledge them, your big donor, when they're not in the room. What I really love about this is your organization doesn't have to lose money just because somebody's life events happen. What I also really like is that your proxy donors are acknowledged by name, only if they want, in the room. Then it's super duper simple to send your big major donor, your proxy donor, a quick snippet of the evening showing them the round of applause their name got when this paddle went up in the air. So super simple. Now, you can also use proxying in the live auction. There's just a few separate tweaks. For proxying in the live auction, you need to have a form filled out in advance because somebody is bidding on a live auction item. So what would happen is you would send out forms to your major donors who will not attend, or to anybody in the community, saying, here's a list of our amazing auction items, and here's a proxy form. If you're interested in any of these items, because you're not attending, you can still have the ability to bid. All you have to do is fill out the form, give us your name, your email, your address, and give us your top bid, how much you want to spend. So let's pretend we're bidding on a 4-night vacation in Napa, in Yountville, all the wineries, all the dinners, car, it's gonna be amazing. And somebody from out of town is interested in that. They simply fill out the form, they say my top bid is $10,000, and they send it back into you. Now the caveat is you do need to have a credit card on file for them, because there's nothing worse about having a proxy bidder win and you can't collect the money. It's a huge lost opportunity. So that is proxy bids. I encourage you to think about proxy bidding at your next event. It's a great way to get people who are not in the room to donate and participate. If you're looking for proxy forms and you would like them, I'm going to include a link below. They're totally free. They're on my website. You leave me your email address, you get the proxy forms for free. It's a win-win. I hope they're useful to you. Feel free to copy them directly or edit them to fit your nonprofit's needs. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you, give me that thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. More videos here helping out our fundraising family each and every week. I love you guys. Thanks so much. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's only March, so I know we can do it together. Thanks so much for watching.